Copilot in Microsoft 365 offers you 4 different tools that you can use to automate your tasks. Notebooks, simple Microsoft 365 agents, Cowork in Microsoft 365, and Copilot Studio. In this video, we will discuss how you can decide which of these 4 tools to use when you have a task that you want to automate. Copilot notebooks are AI-powered workspaces. Because of this, they are great for any sort of work in progress type of projects where you would like to keep in one place your drafts, your brainstorming sessions, and all of your AI conversations about the same topic. A good example is something like a product design brainstorming in which you would want to keep your market research, your different drafts and concepts, your rollout plan, all in one place so that you can always retrieve the information about what you've done in the past. It is also a great teamwork space because you can share your notebooks with your team and they will get access to all the reference files and all the documents that you've already created when you do this. Microsoft 365 agents are best used to automate a simple task whose main requirement is knowledge retrieval. It's really quick to configure it with your custom instructions and to connect it with the appropriate areas of your graph ecosystem so that it can get access to the documents and knowledge to answer questions. A good example scenario in which you'd want to use this tool is a Q&A agent about your HR policies. Cowork in Microsoft 365 is brilliant at performing complex multi-step tasks where human intervention is not required in between steps. You'll use it when you want something to run in the background while you do something else, or even when you want a task to run on a schedule. An example of a scenario in which Cowork is great is something that would require you to do first research. For example, gather data about your sales history in your emails, in your files, searching the web for information, analyzing all the data, creating a report, and saving that report somewhere specific in your SharePoint or your OneDrive. Here, you do not really need to intervene in between. All you need is to review the output at the end, and you can then let it run and do its thing. Copilot Studio is your heavy-duty AI builder. It can combine AI with things like automation and workflows, and it actually has a very high amount of tools and elements that you can configure and tailor to your specific scenarios. Cowork in Microsoft 365, interestingly, now can do a lot of what Copilot Studio can do, but with a much easier and faster setup, which means the scenarios in which Copilot Studio is needed are going to reduce over time. Based on this, I would say that Copilot Studio is best used when you have complex multi-step tasks that require to connect to your graph for knowledge retrieval, but also maybe to update specific files or to create files in specific folders. Those are all things that Cowork can also do, but when you build it in Copilot Studio, you can share your agent with your colleagues or embed it into your website for your customers. So this is still the tool that you would use if you're not the only person using the tool that you're building. Copilot Studio can also do one thing that Cowork cannot yet do, which is to react to a specific trigger. For example, the agent could start working when a specific email arrives in your mailbox or when a specific SharePoint site is updated. So in summary, Copilot Studio would be used when you want more control over the task that you're building, or when you want others to be able to use what you're creating. An example would be if you're building a customer service bot that would answer questions for your customers via an embed function on your website, and maybe create documents afterwards with a list of what the customer asked and the solution provided, and save them into your SharePoint somewhere. To summarize, use notebooks when you need a workspace powered by AI to work on a specific project or around a specific topic. Use a simple Microsoft 365 agent when you want something you can build quickly without complicated custom setups or code. Use Cowork in Microsoft 365 when you need a real AI assistant that gets things done for you in the background while you work on something else. And use Copilot Studio when you need a heavy duty AI systems builder, when you can configure and customize your automations, your tools, and your AI models with a lot of details. We'll make this little infographic available for you to download under the video. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel, and this way you will know when we publish more AI tips.